Hello, everybody. We are going to do an updated read on Suzanne Morphew regarding everything that is surrounding Barry, how she is feeling now. We're going to do the same spread. A lot of you seem to have liked the spread that I did on my last read with the updated read on Summer Wells. So I'll use that same spread here and see what we can find out regarding, what's going on with Suzanne, if she has anything she would like to share with us, and not only about, leading up to her disappearance and what happened to her, but what she feels about right now. So I'm going to ask, if you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. It's right down here. Hit the notification bell so you're made aware when I go live and I do updated reads. And please, if you enjoy this video, please hit that like button and share it out where you can. We will get the cards shuffled up. I will mute for the shuffle, and then we will get into the read. Okay, we've cleared the cards, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So the first that I'm going to ask, this is going to be a series of cards, then we are going to go in for clarification on each card. So if Suzanne would like to expand on that and give us maybe some more information, we're opening up that for her to do that. Okay, so I ask my ancestors, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, please surround us and guide us. We ask that you connect with Suzanne Morphew to give us the answers that we seek, anything that she would like to share or tell us about what she is seeing from the other side and how she feels from the other side. Okay, so at first we're going to ask about the past. So we're going to ask Suzanne how she felt leading up to the days and weeks that she went missing, maybe what was going on, what was surrounding her. And we will start that as our base. Can you tell us about the past, what you enjoyed? Okay, so we got what came of picking flowers. Okay, this is talking about greed. So leading up to, she wants to really hone in and clarify on the greed. And I will show you even at the bottom of the card says greed. Okay, so this tells me that there, in the past, prior to her going missing, there could have been a lot of problems surrounding this, okay, about the greed. And we all know the Barry thing right now. But we're asking her, she's bringing this up, and then we will go in for clarification on all the cards that come out. Okay, so we're going to ask what she's feeling right now. What are you feeling, Suzanne, right now? This one wants to come out, so I'm going to take it. And if another one does pop out, well, okay. So what she's feeling right now, we've got the Puss in Boots, talks about wit. So something about somebody being witty. Okay, so we're going to ask now, Suzanne, about the future. What do you see happening? What is going to be coming over the next weeks and months, even days? What do you see coming? There's two that come out. Oh, three. So what she sees coming, you guys. So we got Hansel, survival mode. The Nixie of the Mill Pond talks about memories. And the Goose Girl talks about theft. So when I asked, what do we have for the future in the coming days and weeks? We've got survival, memory, and theft. What this is telling me right now is that somebody's memory is going to start slipping. They're going into survival mode. And there's something about a theft. Okay, so she's saying that's what's coming in the near future. Okay, so let's ask about what needs to be done to catch Barry. What needs to be done to catch Barry? What needs to be done to catch Barry? Oh boy. I'm just going to write down what my questions are so I don't forget. Okay, so what needs to be done to catch Barry? We've got Goldilocks, which stands for entitlement. See the bear? Isn't this ironic that the bears are in the background? Barry and the two girls. What needs to be done? There's some kind of entitlement going on. We got Snow White, something about purity. And the day boy and the girl night. Something needs to come into balance. Okay, so what needs to be done? So this needs to be done to catch Barry, because that's what we asked. So let's see what the external influences are that are going on. What is going on that is keeping the truth and maybe Suzanne from being found? Suzanne, what is going on that we don't know about? That is keeping you from being found. The Tinderbox Soldier. Oh, we've got two. Which talks about ambitions. We've got the Sea Maiden, promises. And we've got the Red Shoes, which is obsession. So we have asked, what are the external influences that are keeping her from being found? I've got the Tinderbox Soldier, which talks about other influences. So I think that there is somebody, and we got, you see the soldier, maybe military, knowing how to hide things well. And somebody's made a promise. I feel that somebody who is influencing this whole situation, which could be military, but I've got Tinderbox Soldier, which talks about ambition. Somebody is very concerned with keeping where Suzanne is secret. And there's promises that were made, and I believe these were promises to Barry. And somebody is obsessed. The Red Shoes talk about obsession. Very full of themselves. Okay? So the outside influences, external influences that are keeping her from being found. There's something about an obsession. And I think there's somebody obsessed with proving their worth. Like, I told you she would never be found. I'm guaranteeing you that. I'm promising you that. And they're now obsessed with keeping this hidden, no matter how they have to do it. Okay? So, Suzanne, what are your hopes and fears going forward? What are your hopes and your fears regarding this situation? What are your hopes and your fears? What are your hopes and your fears? Going forward, what are your hopes and your fears? Asking Suzanne what her hopes and fears are going forward. What are your hopes and fears, Suzanne. Children of the liar. The children not speaking up. Okay, so Suzanne, what do you feel is going to be the final outcome? What is going to be the final outcome regarding them finding you, your case, figuring out what happened? What is going to be the final outcome? Maybe with Barry. What is going to be the final outcome, please? What is going to be the final outcome? Oh my gosh, you guys, there's a lot that flipped over there. That's too many. There's about 8. Well, let's look at these ones anyway. We're going to have to keep them out because I feel like they are directly connected. When we got the final outcome, I will keep them out. Okay, so let's stick with how they came out. And there's quite a few here, you guys. We've got the Snow Queen, which talks about loyalty. We've got the Sacrifice, the Little Mermaid. We've got Understanding, the White Snake. Rumpelstiltskin talks about secrets. The Wood Maiden talks about trust. And the Light Princess talks about becoming ungrounded. So, with this, we asked what the outcome of this is going to be. I am feeling somebody's loyalty is going to be tested. And I believe that this is going to be one of the daughters because I have somebody's needs are being sacrificed. I believe that one of the daughters is going to feel like she's been or is being played. Somebody's loyalty is about to turn. I feel like with the Rumpelstiltskin with secrets that come out and sacrifice, there's going to be some secrets regarding this coming out, and somebody's loyalty is going to change. So let's get some stuff. I didn't expect so many cards. Okay, there's going to be a new understanding, and there's going to be trust broken. Somebody is going to be feeling very taken aback by trust being gone. Ungrounded with the Light Princess and an understanding of the White Snake. The White Snake to me is somebody who is very vindictive, very controlling, very manipulative, but portrays themselves as somebody pure, hence the White Snake. I do believe that somebody is going to break the trust here. Somebody is going, I feel that this is, somebody's going to figure, I believe it's one of the girls that's going to turn on Barry. I think that here, she feels like she's not getting what she deserves, feeling like second fiddle almost. Like Barry's more loyal maybe to one daughter than the other. And I feel like one of them, and it's the light-haired one, is going to start feeling like, hey, I'm number one over here. Over here, I'm number one. And I feel like the loyalty that she feels she deserves from her dad is she's not getting it. She's not getting that loyalty. And I feel it's the light-haired one. I feel like she's going to feel like she's been sacrificed. And I feel like she's going to start doing some sacrificing, which means I think she's going to turn on the dad. And I believe the light-haired one is the oldest daughter. But I feel like since Barry has been let off on these charges for now, I feel like she doesn't feel like she's getting what she deserves for sticking by him and being loyal to him. And I feel like there's some turmoil starting there. I don't think she feels, I think she feels very entitled. And she's a control freak, just like Barry. And I feel like something's happening there where secrets are going to be revealed. Because of that issue. I also feel that somebody's going to come to an understanding about this white snake, not as pure as they have let on. This is going to rip everything up. I feel that trust has been broken. I think this is all going to blow up. I do not think that one of these daughters is going to feel she's not getting what she deserves and is going to flip out. Okay, we've got a lot of cards here, you guys, so I've got to make sure I keep these proper because we are going to start going in for clarification. Okay, so we are going to start with the past, with this greed. I'm going to pull out another deck for the clarification. I also think this goes a lot deeper than what we all know. Because there's a reason why she's pulling out the greed card. And these are not, we're not going to wait for these to pop out. We're going to take them as they come. Storyline. I'm going to give them a shuffle as we're shuffling. I'm going to ask Suzanne, please, if you can give us clarification now on the cards that have come out. Asking for clarification, please. Okay. So, we're going to go start with the greed. The past. What came of picking the flowers. You know, once you pick the flowers, they last for a short time and then they die off, right? But it also stands for greed. So what more can you tell us about that, Suzanne? Ecstasy, yielding, rupture, and bliss. So I do feel that there was things that were going on. We've got the nightmare. Yeah, it turned into a nightmare. Okay, so with this, I think she started feeling like once she got this inheritance and stuff like that, because she's talking about the money. And I feel like money was a big issue with them. Barry wanted full control, as we all know. But I think that he started going above and beyond that, like really showing his true colors. What was bliss in the beginning has turned into a nightmare going forward because this is a forward motion. So I do feel like once money started rolling in and they were better off financially, that's when things started going really bad. And this is in the past. So this can be long ago past where this all started, right up until the time she went missing. She started the nightmare. It's almost like she's seen this coming and she was trying to shield herself from it the best that she could. Okay. You see the psychic protection too. It's almost like she's seen this coming. And I think that she was very afraid of him. So I do believe those texts and everything that we have seen, that's her. Regardless of what the defense says, that they can't be proven and whatever, this was true. She's seen it coming. She's seen things progressively getting worse. Her life had turned into a nightmare. And the fire in the eyes of this horse, it's like she knew something bad was going to happen if she didn't get out and get away from him. It was all about greed. It was all about the money. And he wasn't going to share that with her. He was not going to share that with her. so it turned into a nightmare. That's what she's saying. Okay. So what's going on now? We've got the Puss in Boots, which talks about wit. Somebody is trying to outwit somebody else. Okay. So what are you talking about, Suzanne, when you're talking about the wit? I also feel with this, before we pull more cards here, I'm also feeling with this that somebody is going to have to get really witty. You have to fight wit with wit. Almost get like into their minds. Start thinking in the ways that he is thinking, the perpetrator. But she's talking about wit. So let's see what else she's going to say about that. Immortal, consuming a family, pressure of peers, and primal. Okay, connecting deep within, an instinct. Okay, so with this, what I am getting, it's almost like he doesn't care what part of that family, including the girls, if it comes down to that, of consuming it all. Just for, see his cup? He wants it all. He wants it all. He's still very much trying to be a powerhouse. And I feel like it's almost like you follow the plan, stick to the plan, no matter what you hear, even if it's showing you something different than what I'm telling you, follow the plan. And if you don't, he has no problem with consuming family, okay? Which could mean cutting people off, cutting people out. I don't think that he would ever try and have a family member go missing, but he's in a control position here, especially with the money. And I believe that this is the daughters that he still has the control over. It's you do as I say, I want it all. You do as I say, or I have no problem cutting you off and cutting you out. So we've got here, let me see where I am. I think there was 3 that came out. I just want to keep these separate. 3. Okay, I'm on track here. So with what's going to happen in the future, I just want to keep these separate, you guys, so I don't mix them up. Okay, so I asked Suzanne, what do we see in the future? Something about the memory, survival, and theft. So what I see here, somebody is going to forget something they've said or done, and it's going to blow up in their face. See this? Almost reminds me of Barry. Okay, this is Hansel. He's in survival mode right now. He figured that once the charges were dismissed, people would just believe him. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. But there's something that he is going to mess up on. There's something that he's going to mess up on. And the memories of what happened are going to consume him. Stealing his happiness. Like, he thought that once he got off on this and the charges were dismissed, he hasn't got off. He's very much upset that this was dismissed without prejudice because he's constantly in fear of these charges being brought against him again. And I'm feeling like he doesn't know if he's going to survive this time because there's too many secrets. I think there's too many secrets that are going to be coming out. And I also believe that he is going to mess something up with the memory of something. This could be somebody else coming into the picture also. Now that he is I don't think he's with this Shoshana anymore. Let me just take a sip of my coffee. There's something coming in to take away the survival and the memory. So let's see. Death right, saying goodbye. Creator, maker, mother, father, a catalyst, and compassion, empathy. Yeah, Somebody's coming in, you guys. Could this be Shoshana? Or could this be somebody else that Barry was close to that knows what happened, that is going to, say, I can't, this is consuming me. I just can't no more. I can't keep the secrets. And this is somebody who helped him in some way, shape, or form with this. Help cover it up. But I have here that there's going to be some honoring of the lives, of the life, okay? I also got that there's going to be some compassion coming into this. So I don't know if this coincides with this daughter feeling like she's getting the bad end of the stick on something, maybe not getting what her dad promised her, and turning. We don't know. But something's coming. And I do feel that it has to do with somebody involved and the daughter. So is the daughter going to come forth and say, look, you give me what I want, what you promised me? Or I'm going to start threatening this person that maybe disposed of the body for Barry, helped dispose of the body, done whatever they did to make sure Suzanne was never found. That coming out, I don't know. But there's something. There's something going on here because somebody is going to be compassionate regarding this death. Okay? What to do about this? What needs to be done? We got entitlement, purity, and balance. Something needs to come into balance. Something is going to be balancing out. Purity. Something. What needs to be done is whoever this person is and whichever daughter, they need to come forth. You see this? The entitlement. You see the bears in the back? She's not getting what she thought she is entitled to. And here again, we got the lighter colored hair. We also got the dark haired one here. I do believe that this is the daughter's. This dark haired one's talking about purity. So I do believe that she feels that she's the good one. And this one here feels like she's done more. I'm entitled to more. I'm not getting what you promised me. And it's almost like you see the three bears here. I feel like this is the dark-haired one and this is Barry. And they're like trying to push her out of the cave. Like, no, no, no. But she feels entitled and that's going to blow up. And things are going to come into balance. So I do feel that one of the daughters are going to talk. And this is what needs to happen. Things need to be brought back into balance. And I almost feel like these are the two daughters, light hair, dark hair. Her last day in the light, unexpected endings, surprise changes, and sudden shifts with the light one, light-haired girl. The monster within. Personal challenges, wanting to improve, and internal struggles. And look at who it is. It's the dark-haired one again. Let's pull one more because we had three there. Resurrection, reprise, recovery, and a comeback. Yes, one of the daughters is going to feel like she didn't get what she was promised. Feels like she's now been pushed to the wayside. Not as maybe important in daddy's life as she used to be. But this needs to happen. This is going to come to a head. And I do believe that one of the daughters is going to turn. External influences. What is keeping this from happening? We've got an obsession. We've got the promises and the ambition. Okay? What is keeping all this from coming out and this happening? The obsession with the promise. Okay? And I don't feel like now that this is just with whoever helped Barry rid Suzanne or hide her. This is, I feel, look at, we had a plan. We're sticking to the plan. There's somebody obsessed with proving how good they are at doing something. Promises were made that no one would blow this out of the water. You see the light-haired girl again? She's going to break some kind of promise, which is going to blow this whole thing up. And the ambition. The timber box soldier. I believe this is regarding who helped. Keeping all the secrets. Dark-haired again. And the dark-haired one has become obsessed. Obsessed. So let's see. I was about ready to shuffle them. See? Sacrifice. This is dark-haired one. Sacrifice. Courtesy. And here is the light-colored hair. You see this? These two with the courtesy and the sacrifice. Dark-haired. You see the rebellion? Light hair. Like I said here. The light-haired one is going to break promises that were made. This dark-haired girl is still very obsessed with keeping this a secret. Letting go. Let go. Just let it go. This is the dark-haired one. Let go. We did sacrifices. Let go. The courtesy. It's almost like the dark-haired one. I'm sorry for the cough. The dark-haired one is saying, look it. Look it. We got to keep this secret. Keep this person secret. We made promises. You're breaking your promise. The light-haired girl is breaking promises. I think these roles have switched. I think the light-haired daughter used to feel like she was the favorite. She was in control. Those roles have switched, and she's not liking it. That's why I think she's going to be the one that's broken the promise. That's going to break the promises. And the dark-haired one, like, come on, courtesy. We made sacrifices. Just let it go. She's obsessed with how they've pulled this off now. I think the girls, what I'm seeing here, the girls know a lot more than what they're saying. Okay? There's ambition here. And I've also got the rebellion. She's going to start rebelling. She's angry. She's upset. She feels like she's second fiddle now. She's never played second fiddle. She's playing second fiddle now to the dark-haired sister. And she doesn't like it at all. She used to be the one that was daddy's girl, in control. She doesn't like it. Hopes and fears. The children of the lure. And the voice. Somebody's going to use their voice. The thirst. You see this? The obsession. Here we go again with the obsession. We have it here with the dark-haired girl. The thirst for and the obsession. Thirsty. Wanting it all. Wanting it her way. Very compulsive. Very reactive. Redemption. See? She is now feeling like I've always played, and here's the dark-haired one again. I've always been the second fiddle. Now I am number one. I feel like she feels, I forget Mallory and Macy, I forget which one is which, but I'm seeing the dark-haired one say, look, you had the spotlight long enough. I'm good. I see her even making up some fibs to tell her dad regarding her sister. Knowledge and transmission. Yep. There's going to be some influences and spreading of conditions, and this is all the dark-haired sister. She's come to learn some stuff. I think she knows exactly what happened. And it's almost like maybe she found out things that she shouldn't have, maybe overheard conversations. Maybe that's how she knows, or is really questioning now what happened and this other person's involvement that helped rid Suzanne. And I think she has something over on her dad now, and her dad is giving her the attention that the blonde one used to get. And I don't think the blonde one is liking it too much, because here is the outcome. And I do feel we've already gone through these cards, but we're going to put them here because I feel like secrets are being revealed. There's going to be some kind of sacrifice. And the secrets are going to see this with the blonde-haired one. Secrets are going to be revealed from the blonde one. And somebody's going to be sacrificed. Could be secrets about the sacrifice of Suzanne. I got the sacrifice back here somewhere too. Where did it go? There we go here. We got the sacrifice here too. Sacrifice. So I think that there's going to be some secrets revealed about the sacrifice. Somebody's loyalty is going to change. The understanding, the ungrounded, and the trust. Somebody's going to break the trust. Let's get some clarification on this. Nobility. High standards and somebody being idealistic. Ancient. Magical inheritance. I'm talking about an inheritance. Seduction, manipulation. The mermaid madness. Yep. Anti-hero. See this? Dark-haired one. Anti-hero. And one more. Hope. Look at this. The last two that we pulled. Because I pulled one for each card that came out. The anti-hero, dark-haired. Hope, the light-haired. What I feel is that there's going to be a lot of manipulation going on. There's a lot of manipulation that's going to go on. But there's going to be some kind of honor also coming forward here. There's going to be almost like a flip. There's going to be a release of energy. And you see this. The red hair and the red hair. Excuse me just a second. Sorry about that. Somebody came to my door. Okay, you see this, the red hair, the red hair. It talks about some madness and releasing of energy with this. And somebody that they're talking about the trust. Releasing that energy and let going of the madness. This could be Suzanne with the reddish tone in her hair. But I also see with the dark hair, lighter hair. The lighter hair is talking about nobility. To me, I'm feeling like she's feeling less now. She used to be the one that was the favorite daughter. She felt like the favorite daughter. She's not feeling that way anymore. I feel that this one here is more concerned about getting money. Money and inheritance, because that's what it talks about. Seduction, manipulation, and desires. Okay? So with this, we've got the anti-hero and we've got hope. So I do feel that the roles are going to be reversed. This is almost like the dark-haired one now is going to be the risk taker, the rule breaker, doing whatever needs to be done to get what she feels is rightfully hers now. And then we got the hope, the anticipation, the bright prospects, and wishing maybe that things were back to the way they were. So there is going to be a flip here. Somebody is going to break, and it's going to come. I feel like the roles are reversed here now with the girls. Excuse me. The light-colored hair, feeling like she was always daddy's girl, number one. I think the roles have been reversed, and she's not liking it very much. We got this back here. Somebody is not liking it. We've got it here, and we've got it here. She's going to start being rebellious. She's going to start going against what was promised. I think there was a lot of promises. Listen, you didn't hear what you just heard. We're keeping this a secret. This is going to stay amongst the three of us. We're all we got now. Blah, 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 blah. Nobody ever speaks of this again. We stick to the plan. I think the dark-haired one overheard something that she shouldn't have. And with that, she now has something over Barry's head. And is seeing Barry as the not the white snake that he portrayed himself to be. She's got a new understanding of that. And I think in turn with Barry now having to appease one of the girls more than the other now, one is getting very jealous and is going to become rebellious. Things are going to start happening, you guys. This can't hold out forever. But I do feel that one of the girls is going to say something. And that's where I think this will break open. And this is the final outcome. So when is this going to happen? We don't know. But I do feel that there's one that is feeling has more power over the other now. And the other one is none too happy about it. Secrets are going to be spilled. Things that were told to keep your mouth quiet about and don't talk about. It didn't happen. You didn't see it. It didn't happen. I think there's going to be some major changes there. And I think that's what's going to have to come. Either somebody saying what they know or finding the remains of Suzanne. And at this point, I don't think that is going to be... I'm going to ask Suzanne. Suzanne, is your body, your physical remains going to be found? I'm going to wait for a card to pop out, and I will get a clarification to back it up. Is your physical remains going to be found? Are your physical remains going to be found? Let's get a clarification, please. I've got free will. Clarification, please, on the free will. So we got the poison apple and we got free will. When I asked if her remains are going to be found, the poison apple talks about jealousy. Somebody is going to get jealous of something going on and may spill her beans. Is her body going to be found? We've got free will also. I don't know. Unless somebody speaks up, I don't think so. And if somebody speaks up, it's going to be over some kind of jealousy. See the rolling hills. Let's take a card. Let me just get my map deck for a minute. Where's my mapping deck? Suzanne, let's clear this deck first, you guys. Suzanne, on the mapping cards, can you show us in the photos on the mapping card what the area looks like where you are? Where your physical remains are. Where are your physical remains? Can you show us by the picture on the card? Show us an area. Show us what it looks like where your physical remains are. Can you show us what the area looks like where your physical remains are? Suzanne Morphew. Show us what the area looks like where your physical remains are. We've got one. Where will we find that area, Suzanne? We've got stuck in the mud. Where? This one. Ooh. We've got stuck in the mud and one ring circus. And both. We've got an elephant both times. We've got an elephant both times. One ring circus and stuck in the mud. To me, this is going to be a place that stands out. It's going to be, we've got stuck in the mud and you can see, so maybe this is an area that isn't easily accessible, that you may get stuck in the mud trying to get to this place. But I feel, look at this. It's almost like this one is stuck like up on the top of a rock or near rock. We got the water down below here, but I feel like the elephant is signifying something because we got the elephant here too. So maybe a rocky area near the water is what I'm getting with, yeah, it's a rocky area near water because I got the elephant both times and it's very muddy. So it may be hard to get to without getting stuck. At this time of the year, maybe, I don't know, but she's saying stuck in the mud. So could she be in the mud? The water, the mud under the water. Is it maybe watery here at some time and then the water dissipates and it's muddy? So maybe somewhere that floods. But I'm seeing stuck in the mud and the water. So that's what we're getting. So that's my read, you guys. If you do like this read, please make sure you hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you're made aware when I do updated reads and when I go live. Also, Sundays, we have the subscriber mini reads where you get your very own mini read. That's Sundays at 11:30 a.m. Eastern. Come check us out there if you like. But this is my read, so we will do another one maybe in some time, but this is what I'm getting right now for Suzanne. Thank you for watching. Please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Bye-bye for now.